Welcome to Facebook number 57, and I want to wish you all a very, very happy Mother's Day. To my mother, too. I love you, Mom. Okay, so we have some announcements today, but before we do the announcements, we're just going to give some people just a little bit of time to kind of jump on board with us. After all, it is Mother's Day. And I hope you guys are giving mothers flowers and chocolates and all that kind of good stuff, because you know moms love that kind of stuff. It's Mom's Day to say whatever they want to do. Whatever they want to watch TV or the radio or swimming, they can do what they want to do. Because after all, they're the ones that brought us all here. Okay. So how are you doing today? You having a good Mother's Day?
Yeah, so far I've been busy. I've been working instead of... I did call my mom. I made sure of that. I scheduled time for that.
I called my mom in a different way.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Oh,
Diana.
Oh, hi, Diana. Hi, Gloria. How come that thing's not moving?
Because I'm not doing my job here.
Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. Let's give a free reading away while we're waiting. How about that before you do the announcements? So let's say we want that the wow face. Going for the wow face. Let's see the wow face, guys. Still waiting for the wow face. There, is that a wow face?
Oh,
okay, pick someone.
Tina Lynn.
Tina Lynn, you get a free reading from me. Call the office at 408-379-7070.
Cool.
And happy Mother's Day. Boy, those emojis coming in quick, aren't they?
Yeah, oh my gosh. It's like, how do you... Hey, stop that. There we go.
Okay, so let's hit the announcements, huh? What do you say?
All right. We'll work on that here in a bit. Announcement. Wishing you all a happy Mother's Day. We wanted to again mention for the whole month of May, we are involved in a charity event honoring moms. For every reading booked this month, Chris is donating 5% to a nonprofit organization, Cars for Moms, which helps single moms receive transportation. That's really nice. Mm-hmm. You can view all the details on the front page of the website. Of course, www.sylviabrowne.com. And also, don't forget to follow Chris on Instagram. You're on Instagram? Oh
yeah.
God, I just started.
You don't follow me?
I just started, yeah. At Chris_Dufresne_SBG. Wow, we got people coming in. Lots of people writing in. Cool.
Let's do some questions. Let's answer some questions for the
people.
Right.
I think we'll start out here. Kim Elliott. Hi, Chris. I don't know how to ask this, so I hope I do this properly. I have lost a brother and a father. These are the only people in my life who loved me for me. I have a family, but don't feel like part of it. I've been called names, put down, and spend a lot of time alone, except for my dog. If it wasn't for him, I would have ended it all by this time, a long time ago. I feel like I'm never going to have happiness. Am I going to see anything, any change?
I mean, I love animals too, so keep that doggy close to your heart. As far as your brother, as far as your father, I think they love you tremendously from the other side. I think they're around you quite a bit, especially around 3:10 in the morning. So I'd see how often you wake up at that time, because I think that they're there visiting you, sitting at the foot of your bed even. The rest of the family, I think they kind of all just do their own thing. And everyone's got their own agenda and what they're doing. So I think you're going to meet some wonderful friends this year. Some real, what we call best friends, not the kind of friend that you're there for them, but they're also there for you 100%. So I think that that's nice. The only thing that I would say is that you got to kind of come out of your shell a little bit. And I realize that that can be unsettling, because that could be scary, some and things like that. But I just believe this year you're going into is going to be a very good year. The end of this year that we're in now, and the one that's going to be coming on. So I think that you'll have a lot of people that love you. I believe you'll also pick up a new animal before the end of the year, within the month of December, probably at Christmas. So that's great. So I think you're going to make it through just fine with your brother and your father around your early morning hours. Your family kind of doing their own thing, and then 2 really good friendships and a new animal by the end of the year. So I think you're making tremendous gains and tremendous. I champion you because you really have gone through it. And there is a level of depression. So consider talking to the doctors because they're there to help us. And I believe getting on the right medication can help you just more so pull yourself up and out of this aggravation time that you've been going through and this kind of lonely despair time, because it's getting better. It really, really is. I think you're almost going to be going on full speed ahead. So just hang in there. And I surely will keep you in my prayers too. And happy Mother's Day to you.
All right. Holly McBride. Hello, Chris and Reverend Tom. Happy Mother's Day to your mom in heaven. My question is, am I on the right path? Thanks and have a blessed day.
Absolutely. I believe that you're on the right path. I think it's an awful lot of work, but geez, if you didn't have a lot of work, I don't think you really know what to do with yourself. So I'd keep on treading forward. I think the notoriety, the recognition is coming in really soon within the next couple of months. I would just keep beating the same drum. Honestly, you're going the right way. If you're going the wrong way, we do immediate U-turn right now. So now keep it going. Keep striving. You're getting there.
Cool. Julie Comtois, I think that's how to pronounce it. Happy Mother's Day to the beautiful moms out there. I've been single for 5 years and I'm struggling to undertake or even open myself to anyone completely. Am I ever going to run into Mr. Right? I've been talking with a beautiful soul, but seems we are from different worlds. Been through so much in my past 15-year relationship, so I close up and scared of being open.
I understand that all too well. It's going to take you another 2 years before you drop your guard 100% and before you take life really at ease and carefree and footloose and fancy-free, as they say. So 2 years in comparison to a lifetime is a very short period of time. But I think you'll meet a nice man at that frame of time. And I think you'll be standing on a counter or something, and I think he'll just walk up ordering to do something. And the description would be auburn-colored hair, hazel eyes, height about 5'11", weight maybe a 205. So he'd be in shape for his height. And I believe maybe just 2 years your senior. And the chemistry and the connection will be there. And you know when you like somebody, just like you know when you don't like somebody. It's very apparent. So this will be one of those things that stand out very apparently in a very short period of time. So from that, just keep the conversation going. If he says something, they'll say, okay, and turn around and face the other direction. For God's sakes, don't do that. But as long as you keep the conversation going, you'll exchange numbers, and this will turn into a strong, solid friendship that will quickly turn into a relationship, and you'll be in a relationship before you know it, before you can even get scared to be in one. So it'll work out nicely for you. But it's another 2 years before you meet. Thank you so much.
Tanja Schwab. Happy Mother's Day to the angel moms. Was my son mad at me when he ended his life?
No, I don't think he was mad at anything. In fact, I don't even think that he was in the right state of mind under any circumstances at all. I think that there is an enormous amount of a chemical imbalance. I don't know what imbalance it would be, bipolar, manic depressive, schizophrenic. I'm not a doctor, I'm a psychic. But I would say that his mind was extremely loaded down, like in a war zone, so to speak, if you can imagine that. So he was nowhere near the right state of mind at all. So I would have to say that he doesn't have to come back and do another lifetime because of the gray area that is. Because if you're not in the right state of mind, even though technically this is suicide, I would almost look at it as more as an accident per se, because his mind was just not anywhere where it should be. So the good news is he doesn't have to come back, and ultimately when it is your time, which is not going to be for a great many years, he'll be right there for you, dear. So he's not mad at you. He loves you.
All right. Deborah Rushing Clemente. Hi, Chris and Tom. My question is, what is my son's themes, totem, and spirit guide?
Well, you know, all of us, we're trying to keep it down to one question, you guys, because we're trying to make sure we can answer for all of them. But his spirit guide's name is Ralph, and his totem is a gorilla. But really, we must try to keep it to one question, simply because we're trying to reach out to as many as we possibly can.
Barbara Lloyd. Hi, Chris. Thank you so much for being here for all of us. I wish your mom a happy Heavenly Mother's Day this Sunday, and would love to thank her for the gift of you. Will I be able to have another child? I've lost 3 children in my life. I'm feeling empty. Please help.
Well, what it would take you to go through the process, I believe that you could do it. I would more so want you to consider or suggest going through adoption, just simply because of what you would not have to put your own system through. And as I believe things are charted, and I think you'd have a marvelous, marvelous child, I believe it'd be a young boy, and you guys would very much be 2 peas in a pod. I would really want to encourage you to go that direction, even though I don't think the other way is impossible. It just looks like it would be truly hard on your system. So I would talk with the doctors at hand here and go with what they have to say for you to make your decision, okay? God bless.
Hannah Newman. My mother has the beginning of dementia. Will it get worse? I'm so lost with this.
Once again, I'm not a doctor, but I think this could be a little bit more than dementia. I'm concerned that this could actually be Alzheimer's. I believe this is going to increase at a rapid pace. I'm sorry. Try to get in the mindset that they meet somebody new every day. It's easier on them. I've had friends, people I know very close to me that we would go to the place and they don't know who they are, and that's a very, very difficult process for you, and I'm sorry about that. But understand that they're okay and they meet a new friend, and I'm very sorry because this is going to move aggressively. So I want you to be able to be prepared for that because it's a hard thing. So my heart goes out to you. I certainly will pray for you.
Darlene Manfell. Hi, Chris and Tom. Thank you for doing this special Mother's Day special. I would really like to know my spirit guide's name so I know who the heck I've been speaking with and listening to for all these years.
That would be Val over here. You actually could call her Val. And if I appear to be a little bit more sensitive on this camera today, it's because it is Mother's Day. So just want to give you guys a heads up with that.
Let's see. Crystal Athena. Hello, Chris and family. My friend and I have adored your mom for years. I'd like to know if I'll ever have children. I'm getting older and not sure if that day will come.
I do believe that you'll adopt too. I believe that they'll be healthy. I believe that they'll be happy. I believe that you'll have a great time. I believe that this will be your family. I believe you'll travel a lot. And I believe it'll energize you so much. I don't even know how to tell you how happy this is going to make you. I even get happier just thinking about it, seeing that this is coming in for you. So it really will be great. I'm very excited for you, and I'm almost pushing you to go do it as soon as you possibly can because this is just going to be the most wonderful thing. I can't see all my glasses.
That's fine. I'll read it. This is Ashiya a coat. Hi, Chris. My Nana died almost 18 years, and my aunt almost 7 years ago. And are they still with me every day? They said my aunt was found in the river. Was it suicide or accident or what?
I think that was an accident. And I do believe that they are with you, not every single solitary day. You know, they have things and work and things they got to do on the other side, of course, obviously. But they're not more than yelling distance from you. Like I've said many times, if I'm in a jam or something like this, I say, hey, Mom, get over here right now. I need you. Trust me, Mom comes. So do that. They're not way up in the sky. They're only 4 feet up within a different dimension.
Let's see. Julia Ola Parsons. Thank you for giving your time for so much healing. I have struggled so much since my mom has passed and have had a rapid decline in my health from Danlos syndrome. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. Does my mom have any messages for me?
I think she wants you to stand strong. I think she doesn't want you to give up, obviously. I think she knows what a light entity that you are and how much you're good for. It's good as far as what you do for everybody around you. You're the farthest thing from selfish, very giving and very loving. And let your light shine brighter, dear. And live your life while you're here. And enjoy your time while you're here. The one thing I can say to you is that when you do pass, your mom is going to be right there with you. So while you're here, do the best you can to help as many people as you can while you're here. And then it's our time to go home. but you got a lot longer to be here, just like I do. I finally said, hey, wait a minute. I know I miss my mom and I love my mom, but I promised her I'd be here for another 20 years. Now I'm going to keep that promise. More importantly, I want to help as many people as I can and do good. And then it's time to go home and see mom. We'll do that. But for right now, dig in and help people. It's the most rewarding thing you could ever do in your life. I don't know if I couldn't help people. I don't know what I'd do. I really don't. This is in my soul.
Brenda O'Neill. Hi, Chris. This year has been such a hard year so far. Lost both of my brothers. It's begin really hard. Is there anything good that will happen to us this year?
Well, I believe the mend is happening now. I believe I'm terribly sorry for the losses that you've gone through, but know that they are together, and that's wonderful. And both of these brothers of yours were in their last life, so you got to understand that they have had many past lives. So they have many family members over there on the other side, so they're far from being alone. So, and their life over there is so much easier than ours over here. They don't have to go through what we go through here, but this is our boot camp, and we'll do the best we can while we're here. So you have a lot of love around you with the family that you do and the friends that you do. Reach out to them. You don't like to ask anybody for anything. I understand this, but reach out to them. You will see the love that will come across for you, dear. There's not one person that I can pick up or see that has a problem with you or doesn't like you. You're loved by many, dear.
Wow.
That's a feat just within itself.
Yeah. Cindy Grande. Angel hugs, Chris. Your mother was a special angel. Is there any messages from my beloved Terry?
If Terry was here sitting with us right now, of course, I don't think she's too far away from you. I think she would tell you to stop spending every day of your life worrying the way that you do. It seems to be you worry more than a person putting in a 40-hour week of work. That's too much. That's a lot. Worrying is not a positive thing. It's more of a negative thing. So I think you've got to put a lid on that and give the rest of that worry to God and get your boots on and start getting back to business and do what you do best, which of course is what I love to do, is help people.
Let's see. Chris. Oh, this is Darlene McMahon. Chris, please help me. I can't move forward. I just feel so lost and have given up hope.
Well, you're not a person that ever gives up on anything. I don't buy that for anything at all. I think you're a strong individual. I think you're a smart mind. And you got a silliness to you, which I like too, because my mother could always sometimes give bad news in such a way the person would just be okay with it. And I thought that was the most marvelous thing. And you're able to do the same thing with that. You're not giving up for anything. You're throwing a fit. So throw your fit, get over it, and go talk to some counseling. Go get on the right medication, because there's a level of depression. The only thing we want to do is get depression handled, and then they can work you back off the medication. This is not something you have to stay on for your lifetime. And I think it's just enough to pull yourself up and out of the little bit of a gully that you're in. And then I think you're back in business with your emotions, your intelligence, your everything. So go do that. Talk with the doctors and such. Get yourself back on track, okay? We all love you. We're all there with you.
Margarita, this is spelled funny, so I got to try and pronounce this. Grizbowska. My health. Will I feel better? Thank you.
Well, I mean, you have to do more for yourself, which means you need to exercise on a consistent basis, not overdoing it, of course. You need to properly eat the right nutrition with the protein, with the high protein there. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, if you can, a fourth meal. Not quantity of food, but just more frequently through the day to stabilize that blood sugar level better in comparison to what you've been doing. And a positive attitude is going to help. And prayer, I believe, help. So doing all of this and then doing exactly what the doctor tells you, I think you'll really get yourself up and on the go. So please do all this at one time, just not one week, one another week, do it all together. And you'll get out of this. And I certainly will keep you in my prayers too. I really do believe in the power of the prayer.
Shay Collins. Where is my dad? Did he make it to heaven? He passed from drug use 14 years ago.
Yeah. Imagine, do you really think, you guys, God's sitting out there saying, sorry, you used drugs and you can't come into heaven? Give me a break, huh? Come on. Yes, of course he made it to heaven. And I think he does an awful lot over there as far as teaching and instructing. If he's not doing that, he's working the Hall of Records, so he's making up for it. There's some times in life where when we go, we can look back on our life and what we've done or what we created or what we've been a part of. And a lot of times we can turn things around and become a much different individual, a much different entity. And I think he's going to choose, not have to, but choose to come down and do another lifetime again. So that, of course, can happen when you're in your last life. You could choose another. So I believe that is going to take place here. So I think he's doing fine, and I think he's done a remarkable turnaround.
Susan Anthony. Hi, Chris. What a wonderful way to honor your mom on Mother's Day. Are my family's financial struggles a thing of the past? Thank you so much for all the help and healing you bring.
I would say you got about another year or so, and then the finances will get a lot better. So a little bit of struggle for the next 12 months, and then it will improve a lot. So just hang in it for that 12 months, and you'll see how much it lightens up and how much it gets better for you guys. Just keep pushing. And if you're tired, just keep pushing. You'll make it. Trust me, you will.
That's a challenge.
It is.
Push
You just
year.
keep putting the foot in front of you, and you just keep walking
Yeah.
forward. You keep pushing out of your way. And when you're tired, you just push again. You'll get there.
Janel More. I want to buy a property with my mom as to make it easier to care for her. When would be the right time? And is this a good move for us to make?
Yes and no. I think it's a good move to acquire the property. I think it's a good move for your mother. I think it makes the stress level for you easier, except for the fact that you're always going to be on call here doing this. You got to find some way to have your own peace and relaxation to where you could just go do your own thing. You've got to have that out for yourself. So you have to have your own spot in this place, whether it's your own dedicated room, office, whatever, where you can just go and it's just your time. If you do that, you probably will get by with this very, very well. If you won't, you'll flip out until you do that. So give yourself that time. I think you'll be fine. And I think it's going to be a good investment. And the way the property is set up and rooms, how they're organized, it will be real easy. So I would do this right now. I wouldn't wait any time. I'd just do it.
Cool.
I think you'll find the peace very easily.
Daniel Mikell Samaro. Thank you for taking time out of your day to do these readings. I just would like to know if I'm doing the right thing by standing up for myself and my husband at the place we're both employed at.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think you should be walked on, and I don't think you should be treated wrongly. I don't think that you're being mean or hasty. I just think that you're sticking up for your own individual rights, and I think that has to be done. I don't think there's any other way. You can't be walked all over. I think you put up and you put up and you put up and you put up with enough is enough, for God's sake. So good for you, and I think you'll prevail. So just keep your chin up and keep on going forward, dude. You're okay.
Sandy Bodman. Chris, are my parents together and happy on the other side?
I believe that they're both very happy. I don't believe that they're soulmates with each other. I think both of them went back to their own soulmates, but they certainly do know of each other. They're not that far away from each other, and I think everyone's happy and doing wonderfully great.
Jessica Farr. Thank you for taking time to answer all of our questions. Will my older niece ever smarten up?
I don't think so. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I think she likes the way her life is. I know you're going to say, how could that be? How is that possible? I understand why you would say it like that, but I don't think she wants to change her way of being. So maybe in some way or form, you can kind of distance yourself a little bit there. I think in the next 5 years from now, there's going to be trouble with the law and things like this. That those things will get worse. And then from that, I think she'll really smarten up for a little while until she goes back to the way that she chooses to be. So I don't think she's going to come out of this anytime soon. I'm very sorry. It's hard when someone likes a lifestyle that they like.
Yeah.
We'll certainly pray for her, that's for sure.
Oop, where'd that go? Oh, there it goes. Sorry.
Let's give a free reading away. The thumbs up. Who gives me a thumbs up gets a free reading, Tom. There's
one. Okay, so Summer Krause or Crows.
Call the office at 408-379-7070. You get a free reading from me. Can't wait to talk to you. And anyone else can always book in a reading too as well, of course, as you know.
Let's see. Here's Angelique Joy Anderson. So grateful to you. Any messages from my mom? Can you tell me anything about my mom?
Well, I think she's doing a lot of dancing up there. I think she's doing a lot of instructing up there. I think she's just working her rear off up there. But then she's like the Duracell bunny when she was here. So I wish I had 1/10 of that energy. I wish I really did. That would be great. But she's just going like you would not believe. So just take course from her. Get yourself busy. Get yourself involved with your friends and family. It'll work for you. But she's as happy can be. You can't beat that.
Wow. Teresa Jenkins Estes. Hello. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Oh, I thought there was a question. Well, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Marlena Wilmsley. Thank you for all you do. Will my son change or get the help he needs?
Yeah, but I think it'll be about 18 months. He will change and get the help he needs. So I think it'll be where he changes, gets help, falls back down the ladder a little bit, picks himself back up. Within about a 2-year time period, I think we'll see a different person here, thank God. So I think he'll straighten out.
Jennifer Gordon Ebbs. My dad has a message for me, but I don't know what it is. Can you help?
I don't know what it is either. I don't think there's any message. I think you're only getting signs, and that's him just coming around early evening with the lights that flicker, even if you're driving the car. But there's no message that I get or see. But the signs are the lights flicker when he's around.
Yeah, those are always helpful.
That's just nice. My mom will do it if I'm in the car and the overhead lights are going on the street. That's even nice.
You want a silly story?
Do I? I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Well, speaking of people talking to things, we're at a minister meeting and your mom comes out and says, "Whose guy's name is Martin?" And it's like, okay, do I have to raise my hand or what? Because it's my guide's name. And he says, "Tell him to stay out of my bathroom and leave me alone." It's like, oh my God. I know what that was about, and maybe we'll talk about it later. That's just signs from the other side. Oh my gosh. Elizabeth Balan. Hi, Chris and Tom. Thank you for all you do. Do you see me having any more surgeries this year? Thank you and God bless.
I don't think it'll be this year, but I think you might have one next year. That would be more of an elective surgery, not a have-to surgery, though. So I think it'll go very well. I think it'll be very, very minute in comparison to what you've gone through. Very minute. But it'll be a want-to surgery, not a have-to. There's a big difference in that, as you know.
Let's see. Corinne Hart. After 10 years, will I get my own place?
I think it'll be another 2.5 years, and then you will get your own place. But look at the bright side. You are going to definitely get your own place. So that's really good. Stay focused on that.
Kim Lemke. John says hi. All right.
Hi, John.
Linda Zulik. Will I ever see my true love in Italy again?
No, I don't think that's going to happen. But I think you'll meet more of the true love where you're at now. And I think that probably will be in about 3 months. If, of course, you're out and you're activating and getting out and socializing. You have to, of course, do that or you can't expect it to come in.
Donna M. Zaccanini. Happy Mother's Day to all. What career should my granddaughter, Angelia, go into?
What'd you say the name was?
Her granddaughter was Angelia.
Oh, my daughter's name. She should go into any type of marine biology or helping out, like with the whales jump up, the seals jump up, anything along down that training type of thing, and have that involvement around water. She's pretty much of a fish herself, so anything in that realm would be really great for her.
Let's see. Anna Giongi Demotor. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Happy Mother's Day to your lovely mom in heaven and all mothers. Chris, may I please ask if this online business I'm looking at is a good thing for me and will be successful?
It's a good thing if you look at it as a supplement of an income. It's not going to be able to take the front runner of things and carry you through financially all the way through with just this business. But it would be a healthy supplement of income, and for that reason, I would do it. Okay, I really would, because I think it's worth it. But you also have to work too besides this. Okay.
Let's see. Rachel Smith, feeling nervous about my disability hearing this week. Any good news?
Well, I believe the first time you go for this, it's not going to be that successful. The second time you go for this, that's the time that it's going to happen and go for you. Make sure you have an attorney with you and on the second time, and it will be a go. You'll get it.
All right.
It's just real tough, but you'll get it.
Carol Meyer, will I have to change jobs?
I believe so, because where you're at just looks like there's a lot of hostility, a lot of negativity. No one seems to work really well with each other. There's games that are being played. The management's not doing that good. I think you got to get out and find. And I don't think it'll be tough for you to find something else. I think you'll find something else within this next month. But I would just really start looking now. I know you have, but put a little bit more involvement into that, and you'll find it.
Let's see. Natasha Petrak Savarthan. Sorry, it's hard to pronounce that one. Savarthamle. Chris, my name is Natasha. I lost my mom, Patsy Joe, years ago. Is there any message from her?
Patsy Joe, I don't think this was her last life. I think there was one more that she has to go into and do. So timing is so different between here and the other side. So I believe she's already down into life. So of course there can't be a message. You can't be in two places at one time. But I believe you'll get over to heaven before she does. She will then be able to reunite with you because she won't be that far after you. And because you guys have had at least 5 past lives with each other, souls will never lose each other. There'll be a lot of things you'll continue to do. But both of you, you're in your last life. She's doing her last life. So the two of you will be able to reunite and do whatever you want with each other. So I think that's wonderful and great. But thank you all for tuning in with us. Thank you for sharing Mother's Day with us. We love you all very, very much. We'll be back to see you next Sunday. I don't know what time it's going to be, so look at the site. Please subscribe to the website, because with Facebook Live, we're going to be merging into live streaming from our site. And you might want to get that over with now and subscribe, because that's the way you're going to be able to get on, is by subscription, because we give away the readings or whatever we're giving away. It's so much easier to get that to you in a quickly fashion. And thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your Mother's Day. God bless. We love you. Bye-bye.
All right.